Today we're going to take music and fun and put them together all in one. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here. Welcome to iPad365, the show where we look at apps to keep your iPad aplay. Twitter handle is iPad365. Of course, the email address is show@ipad-365.com, where you can email me and say, hey, I got an app, I want to talk about it. Do you want to talk about it? I say, I want to talk about it. Do you want to talk about it? And you go, oh, yeah, I want to talk about it. Do you want to talk about it? And go, yeah, I'll talk about it. Do you want to give me the app, bring me the app? And they say, yeah, let's do it. And that's what this is all about. iPad365, you can also find it over at iPad-365.com. A couple notes, like I said, we're doing some moving to its new server, to its new website. It's going to be separate from Geekazine, but you can always go to Geekazine.com to find out the latest iPad app from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's check this out. It's called Musyc, M-U-S-Y-C. That's unconventional, but that's okay. It's a lot more fun, and it takes your music to the next level. Let's do a new song here. Basically what it is, you get this line, and, well, what do you do with it? Well, you got these little balls here, like, for instance, this one right here. We're going to place it down. And it's making a sound. It's making a little bing sound. So basically what it's doing is it's like hitting, like I'm hitting the table. Bing, bing, you know, like that. So we've got circles, we've got these squares that actually bring a different sound. And then we have triangles, which even bring more sound. And then, of course, these rectangles, which will even bring more sound. Now, as you notice, the triangles are kind of spinning around like this, as well as up and down. You could actually take these and actually move them around so they don't just go up and down, to really make some sounds. Like, for instance, if I go to line and I do this, all of a sudden, the circle and the square disappeared. And I can bring more in. Let's say I want to take these circles, and I just want to bring them out in an interval. I use this one right here, and all of a sudden the circles just start showing up like that. And of course I can do the same thing with the squares and the triangles, and they bring out to their own area. As I go, if I press on that, as you can see, it showed up on the bottom. It's actually a tempo that gives me a lot of options. Like, for instance, if I want to reduce the amount of times that the triangle will come down, I'll put that there. I can change the size of the triangle for a bigger sound or a smaller sound. I can change the angle. Now this will actually change things around, so it actually moves. It goes that way sometimes, goes that way sometimes, and interacts with the other items. As you can hear, it's starting to really come up with some sounds, and ultimately some really cool sounds out of there. Now, you got soft mallets. You can choose the Sheffield sound, modern jazz, Into the Valley, arcades, Art Nouveau, and a lot more. After an Art Nouveau, that's all paid, so you pay like $1.99 for a new sound. We'll change it to modern jazz, and of course everything sounds a little bit different. Now, of course, you can record, which you can then send to Dropbox or something else along that lines. Now, I've created a few of these. This is my favorite one. I call this pinball. And basically what this is just, it's pushing out pinballs. As you can see, the pinball delivery device, I guess you could call it, the circle just keeps sending out new ones. I have them so they expire after a little bit of time, but then they just bring out their own little sound, and it's a lot of fun. So, like I said, I call this one pinball. Of course, there's some really, really cool ideas that they've come out with some of these music ideas. It's an amazing little app here. It's called Musyc. You can find it in the App Store absolutely free. Of course, there's lots of in-app purchases to add different effects, to add different items, and change it up a little bit. Check it out, Musyc. It's by Finger Labs, and go there and check it out. And that's this episode of iPad 365. What'd you think of the Musyc, Finger Labs Musyc? It's a lot of fun, very addictive, and I did a few different ones. I showed you the pinball one. There were a couple of them I really worked on and got really intricate with and had a lot of fun with them. And then I just kind of recorded them and threw them in Dropbox and then deleted them off the system. So check it all out. Of course, check it out. We'll have all the links in the show notes over at iPad-365. So go over there for all your information for this app. Thanks a lot for watching. Hey, if you want to Twitter me, iPad365, of course, the email is show@ipad-365.com. We will be back on Thursday when we're going to talk about another game, another addictive game, a game that I spent a lot of time playing already, and you're going to love it too. And that's on Thursday on iPad365. And until then, you guys, geek out.